Hey guys, it's your girl SeekretD coming to you with today's strawberry letter response. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. So this letter is written in by this lady. She didn't say how old she was, but I'm gonna assume she's like gotta be late 30s, mid 40s, right? So she writes in and she's basically talking about her husband and their group of friends. She said there was a group of 3 married couples, including her and her husband, that hung out together and they had a good time. So her husband's brother got divorced and he said he was not comfortable being like the extra person, so he stopped hanging out with them. So she said that their annual trip to the Cayman Islands is coming up and her husband invited his brother. So his brother brought this woman that he's recently started dating to the house to meet her and her husband. So she's like, he brings this chick to the house, and by chick I mean like baby bird, chickadee. So the girlfriend now happens to be 28 years old and the husband's brother is 42. So as we see from her tone, she really got a problem with the girl's age, right? So he's then a younger woman. She said that she has nothing in common. So she doesn't follow the news. She has no opinion on inflation or the upcoming election or things like that, right? And she says she doesn't watch the news and she shops online. So those things don't affect her. And she said her and her husband fought everything, so they wouldn't laugh. And her husband's brother was giving them faces like to tell them stop clowning. So she was like, all she knew about was clip-ins for curly hair and some kind of dip recipe she saw on TikTok. So fast forward, the husband went to the group chat of the married people and says that his brother will be joining them on the trip to Cayman Islands. She said she was pissed because she knew that the girlfriend would be coming. So she made sure to message the wives and let them know that this woman is 28 and she would have nothing in common and all these things, and she's saying that nobody wants her to come on the trip. So now she's saying that she's telling her husband that the brother's girlfriend is not welcome on the trip, and she wants her husband to tell his brother that because they don't want this unmarried woman on the trip that they have nothing in common with. And the brother won't say anything to his brother about it, her husband, and she wants to know if she should tell her husband's brother that his girlfriend is not welcome on the trip. So this video is pretty cut and dry. I feel like they're haters, right? Because if you're going on a trip, you don't have to hang out with this woman. You don't have to hang out with her at all. The most y'all gonna do is all sit at the table during dinner together, possibly. And after that, I feel like you really don't have to interact with her. But as Steve mentioned, they're probably intimidated by the fact that this girl, this young woman, is going to be on the trip. She probably looks amazing. She's 28. The brother-in-law is 42, so I'm going to assume that they're all probably late 30s, mid 40s, something like that. Maybe even a little bit older. But I really feel like they feel like the girlfriend is going to be tempting their husbands, or their husbands are going to be tempted to stare at this lady and be intrigued by how she looks, because she mentioned that she's attractive. She mentioned, all of these things, but it felt like it's moot. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, why are you even concerned with whether or not this lady is going on the trip when you don't have say in this? This has nothing to do with you. If he's invited and he wants to bring his girlfriend, then you guys don't have any say. Like, how you, she's unmarried and we don't have anything in common. She's not supposed to have nothing in common with you. She's not coming on the trip to be with you. She's coming on the trip to be with her man, who is your brother-in-law. So I feel like a lot of it is intimidation. Like, I really feel like y'all are hating on this female. Y'all are jealous of her. and y'all are insecure about y'all men, and that's why y'all don't want her on this trip. Because I really don't see anything like, okay, she might be a little bit ditzy. There's older women that are ditzy as hell, so it has nothing to do with her age. She just doesn't feel like she needs to worry about certain things, and that's fine. She's young. But to go on vacation, you have to pass some kind of test. Come on now. I hope she comes, and I hope all of y'all are miserable on this trip, because y'all gonna be salty as fuck, because my girl gonna be stunting, and I hope she stunts. I hope she got a bathing suit for every day, maybe twice a day, changing up them suits, because y'all doing the most. And no, don't tell his brother, because then you and your husband gonna have problems. Because if your husband's not saying anything, then you should take a note from that and not say anything. Like, why would you be like, oh, well, I'm gonna tell him? Ma'am, what is wrong with you? Like, you just doing the most. You're doing the most. Go sit down. That's my advice to you. Go sit down. Leave that woman alone. Let your brother-in-law enjoy himself and mind your business. Y'all let me know how y'all think. I'm sorry, my eyes are itching. I'm hoping it's not allergy. Let me know how y'all feel, because I feel like they're just hating. That's it. But y'all can let me know.